Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in for another one of my videos. As we're nearing Christmas, this may be the last one of the year, I'm not sure, depending on how time goes, but let's just say Tempest is fidgeting rather too quickly for my liking at the moment. There are a couple of bootleg titles I need to show you today. One, we've got a few copies, different versions of it, and they are rather splendid indeed. So first title is new David Bowie release on the Bones and Doogie label, brilliant label as you know, and this title doesn't disappoint. It's from the Ziggy Stardust tour 72. It's the audience recording from the Hard Rock in Manchester. So it's just called Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars Play Hard Rock. And this is the, obviously as you can see, printed sleeve version, and it's beautifully made, absolutely stunning in fact, and it is the complete show that he did apart from Rock and Roll Suicide, which was the final encore track. I don't know why that was missed by the taper, or whether it just wouldn't fit onto a single LP, but it's 50 minutes over two sides of vinyl, so you've got pretty much the whole show that he did, and it's been remastered for this. Eons ago I think I had an old CDR of this recording, and I think it went on the shelf, and I gave it a listen to a few seconds and never got played again, such was the poor quality of it, and it was a nasty thing to look at. But this has been remastered, so Bowie's vocals actually come through really well. There's a lot of distortion on it, there's a lot of boomy rumbling going on with the actual music backing by the band, but Bowie's vocals are really to the fore, and it's still quite an enjoyable listen, and certainly I don't think there's been any sort of version of this recording better than this, not that I'm an expert, yeah, and I'm hearing pretty good sort of reviews of the sound on it. So as I say, this is the printed sleeve version, and you get on the bag your sticker with your number on. So there was 50 of these have been made, only 50, mine's number 15, and you get a couple of inserts. You get a copy of the show ticket, and then you get a 12 by 12 colour image, beautifully done actually, really nice, really nice. So this is the this is marbled vinyl, and it's really nice, I have to say. So it's yellow and black and red and black marbled, but it's kind of all very interesting, very appealing. Some more red, some more orangey bits, but absolutely gorgeous. I think you'll agree. Super special. And he's done kind of faux RCA labels that say Bones and Doogie instead of RCA, but yeah, so that's a nice touch. So beautiful disc, archival piece of Bowie history. I think he did 2 nights here, and this was the first of the 2 nights that he did. I'm not sure that the second night was recorded. But anyway, that's certainly the only version of that that I've got. And as I say, with the audience recordings, what I try and do is give you a bit of a taste of them, so I might put that on at the end so you can hear it. Two other versions of the same thing. So we've got the stamped and stickered sleeve and silver square label there, and then this is a splatter vinyl version, of which 30 have been made. How he does them in such small numbers I don't know. Mine's number 15, and so this has got the title in I think it's Times New Roman, but it's basically standard text. Which when I show you the other one you'll understand why I'm highlighting that there. It's got an insert on the back, which is got a shot from the promo photo shoot that they did, and it's got your tracks here. They're a bit faint to read, to be honest. It's kind of pink on very light purple, but all the details are there. And so again with this one you get two inserts. Again, ticket, and this time you get that beautiful 12 by 12 card colour, full colour print. Absolutely wonderful. So as I say, this is a splatter. So quite interesting. You've got a sort of dominant white splatter with black, but underneath the base is a kind of a red and black splatter itself. So quite interesting how they've created that. It's almost as if the red and black splatter is overlaid with the white. So I rather like that. Again, an effect I don't think I've quite got that effect on any of my other discs. So the third version of that is this white sleeved version with the, again with the stamp and sticker style sleeve. This time you've got a circular gold Bones and Doogie sticker. Again you've got your numbered sticker there. Again number 30 of these have been made, mine's number 15. And if you note, the actual lettering this time is italicized, so putting it at an angle and italicizing it effectively makes it vertical, which is actually what the TMQ people used to do. So as an example, that's the yes one. So you'll see it's at an angle, it's italicized, so effectively the writing becomes vertical. So I don't know whether that was a deliberate thing that they did, but just a sort of a nerdish thing, if you like. Nice insert, which is a bit more colourful than the other one, and you can see the writing a bit more clearly. So that's just a loose insert at the back. As with the other one, you get a ticket, that's the card insert again that you get with this one. They may vary, to be honest. Anyway, I'm showing the ones that I've got with mine, and it's a rather spectacular purple, red and white splatter. pretty, really pretty, gorgeous thing. What I'll do is I'll leave that out to give it a play. There's one other major thing to show you, but before I show you that, there's a very minor thing that I picked up. So this is Genesis. It's called Through the Looking Glass. I think this came out last year, passed me by completely, and it's a single LP from Hammersmith Odeon, 10th June 1976, so from the broadcast, radio broadcast, except that it isn't. It mostly is, but for some reason they've included Counting Out Time and Carpet Crawlers from Wembley 75 with Gabriel and the Lamb Lies Down on Broadway tour version. Which is very nice sound quality, but what it's doing on here I do not know. But anyway, the other tracks are correct, and it's just a single LP, just white vinyl. I don't need to get it out to show you, but that was like dirt cheap. So and there is a double, well, a 4 LP set now out of the Hammersmith Odeon broadcast complete, and it will be something that I will hopefully get and show you. It's got a rather boring looking sleeve, but it's one of these 2 double albums to make 4 LPs, complete show and all complete broadcast. And I mean, there was quite a few radio shows, wasn't there, from the 76 tour. So we've got Pittsburgh, there was Syracuse, and Hammersmith Odeon, and yeah. But it was an important tour, really, straight after Gabriel leaving, and playing great early 70s Genesis. So moving on then to the main feature, if you like, this wonderful, wonderful Zeppelin box. And it's not got a title as such, United States of America, but it's just Capital Center, Landover, Maryland, May 25th, 77. So it's the soundboard recording over 4 LPs, and it's on the Antenna concert radio broadcast label, and it's rather superb. Now they've done 2 versions of this, as far as I know. They've done a splatter version, which is like the other splatters that they've done, so multicolours on a clear base, but I decided to go for the split, what they call the split colour version, which is a bit more interesting and unusual. And I think I showed you the Floyd Vancouver 75, which obviously has come out of the same plant, when they did the split version. So I will just show you the vinyls, but it is a beautiful box, as you can see. And it's hinged, so it opens out like that. You get a fold out insert, which is extremely delicate, so it's very thin paper. Didn't actually think they did paper this thin, so one has to be very careful with that. But wonderful photographs, information, press articles, very nice. Now, as I say, it's a 4 LP, and I'll show you them in turn, but the first LP is mind-blowing. This is LP1. How about that? That's almost like a wax mage pressing, with the wave effects and colours. Absolutely amazing. And I imagine you've got one special disc with each box. And this is this is the one in mine, but that was just gobsmackingly fantastic to behold. I'll just show you others quickly. That's disc 2. 3 colours on a clear milky base. Special labels. That again is even more interesting. More wave with yellow spreading down to the bottom and all sort of marbly. Fantastic. And the final one. Well, hey, almost as good as the first one. So they are not stinting on the colours on these. And as I say, the effects that they're getting are fantastic. So absolutely gorgeous. And you know, it's a soundboard recording. I did have it in various CD formats in the day, but that is another must-have Zeppelin set as far as I'm concerned. So these are limited to 100 copies. I think the splatter and the split version are both limited to 100 copies each, and you get a sticker on the bag, just hand numbered. Mine says number 44 of 100. So I haven't printed the stickers, but they're identifying them manually by a little handwritten sticker. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed those. And as I say, if this is the last one before Christmas, then I wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope 2026 has some better things in store for us than maybe this year has. Yeah, thanks to all my subscribers anyway for staying with me, and yeah, here's to whatever's coming in the future. So we'll see you next time, and as I say, there may be another one before Christmas, but somehow I doubt it. But what there will be, and this is a promise I'll keep, there will be a Wish You Were Here special, because all the Wish You Were Here stuff that's coming out warrants a proper look at that album and some of these new things that are coming through. So yes, we've got them over there in the corner, and we'll have a look at those, but it'll probably be after Christmas now to do that justice. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.